What is up? I am Crypto Mason and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives and we always find it. Now today we are back for another daily market update. We do have some big news coming out of the coins we love: HBAR, Quant, XRP. We're going to talk about Alliance Block and some other coins in today's video. Make sure you drop a like. If we hit 1,000 likes, I will give away 100 XRP inside of the Gold Squad Discord. Make sure you're watching until the end, and let's get into it. So let's start off with looking at the total market right here. We are at 1.11 trillion. Every single thing is red. Okay, let's visit our classic bubbles here. We haven't visited the bubbles in a while, but this will be a good way to see how the market's doing. So we're in an all red period right here. We've only got a few different things pumping. We got Kava, Thorchain. Biggest losers today are I don't even know what that is, Shiba Inu, Bitcoin SV. If we take a look at the Bitcoin chart, we are literally melting right now. Right in front of your eyes, we are melting. Look at those 15-minute candles, giant 15-minute candles right there. Very, very insane. You know, look at this just fall off right here. Right, we were playing around with 29,000 and we just could not hold it, and now we are dumping an insane amount, 3.4. Like, it's super volatile right now. We can tune into this crazy website. I posted this in our VIP Discord. By the way, join the Gold Squad Discord. Free Discord, but we do have a VIP section there if you want trading signals from 6 traders. And a bunch more alpha and features there as well. Now we can take a look at this website, right? So this is called Agr.trade, AGGR.trade. Okay, so I don't want to see you guys in the comments asking me, Mason, what was that website, bro? Agr.trade. This is where you can see buys coming in live. See, $1.3 million sell right there. So right over here, you can actually see the live buying and selling. This is the 5-second chart. Okay, there was a $1.4 million sale. So this is fun to watch. Look at all those sells coming in. This is very fun to watch, and it triggers something in your brain. It teaches you something about crypto, right? It shows you, look at that, $1.3 million buy. So, you know, I sometimes just have this up for fun, just watching it, because it's cool to see. And then down here, if anybody gets liquidated, right now my settings, I have it on over 50K. So if someone gets liquidated for over $50,000, it will show me right there. Okay, so I'm assuming, you know, we might see some liquidations very soon here. If Bitcoin tries to short squeeze up, we definitely might see some liquidations. But let's take a look at the Quant chart, the HBAR chart, and the XRP chart. How are our utility coins holding up? I wanted to point out, like, just look at that crazy support line that we have at $100. Like, it's so strong. And so insane. But, you know, I said that the next time that Quant comes down to 100, it's going to go way below 90 and probably hit this line right here, $89. So I'm waiting for $89 Quant, and then I will be picking up some for my long-term bag, and I will be placing a leveraged long as well. So let's move on to the HBAR chart right here. This, by the way, this is where we circle. I don't know why we circled that. Actually, I'm not going to say anything about that because I don't know why we circled that. I do see HBAR, you know, coming back down to 5 cents. Hopefully we can get back at 3 cents because that is absolutely where you want to buy HBAR. I would compare like the $100 level on Quant with like the 3 cent level on HBAR. So make sure you're getting in at that 3-cent level, because that's almost an easy double your money, triple your money situation, right? Because you can simply buy down here, and then when it's up here, you can sell some. Now with XRP, I mean, look at this, right? Just pure destruction ever since the lawsuit pump. This is the lawsuit pump right here, winning the lawsuit. And then, you know, it's just straight down. And now this doesn't worry a real one like me or a real one like you guys. It shouldn't worry you guys, because technically you want it down. You want it to come down to 30 cents, right? That's where you buy. Anybody who purchased right here has tripled their money when it pumped on the lawsuit. So this shit is very, very simple. You just need to be patient. Patience, patience, patience. And that is why, you know, we are building our trading indicator company called Patience. Patience.info. Type that in and get your email on the list so that you can get 10% off when we launch. This will be trading indicators that will provide you buy and sell signals. And these are going to be, you know, top quality trading indicators. We've just went back into development on these, and we're upgrading them a lot. So as you can see, I mean, this could easily come back and touch 50 cents, right? And that could be a good area to buy for XRP. Moving forward, HBAR and Quant have been added to iTrust Capital. Unfortunately, iTrust Capital is not available in Canada. So, you know, I don't really care about this announcement. However, if anybody uses iTrust, HBAR and Quant are now on there. In Nexara news, Alliance Block, we have a new product release. They just launched a Nexara exchange. I keep saying Nexara. It's actually Nexara, I think. A revolutionary decentralized exchange with advanced on-chain limit order book functioning on Arbitrum, folks. If we go to the official Arbitrum page, you will also see them talking about Alliance Block on their page. So I'm extremely bullish on Nexara. Let's take a look at the chart right here. NXRA against USDT. Let's look at it on KuCoin. So, you know, kind of looks similar to some of these other altcoins. We're at 5.7 cents. We've been to 11 cents. Like, this could be a good time to pick up some Nexara right here. I'm holding for the long term. Both me and Megan have, you know, thousands of dollars of our personal funds in Alliance Block. Now, let's talk about why Ripple wants XRP to be $10 plus. So Ripple is a centralized company, right? And they're investing personally in XRP. They are separate things. XRP is a decentralized cryptocurrency. For all the morons who think that XRP pays me to talk about it, it just shows your lack of intelligence and lack of knowledge on the subject. XRP does not have a marketing team, right? Just like Bitcoin doesn't have a marketing team. XRP, there's no accountants for XRP. There's no like lawyers for XRP. However, there's accountants for Ripple. There's lawyers for Ripple, right? There's a CEO at Ripple. There's no CEO of XRP, right? People get this shit so twisted. So XRP can't pay anybody for marketing. What are you even talking about? Like, it shows your lack of intelligence when you say something like that. Who could be paying people? Ripple could be paying people, influencers, to talk about XRP. Is there any proof on earth about that? No. Did the SEC and Ripple have to go through 1 million documents in that case? Yes. Was there any evidence found of Ripple paying people to talk about XRP? No. So that's just false, right? So just to distinguish these two entities, Ripple and XRP. And by the way, if Ripple was paying me to talk about XRP, I would have to disclose that, right? We do sponsorships on this channel. We do paid partnerships on this channel. We have some at the end of this video. And I verbally disclose those, and I visually disclose those. So on the top of this video, way up there at the top, you'll see it says this video includes paid promotion. And then verbally, I also say this is our sponsor for today's video. Now, a higher price for XRP would help Ripple in several ways. The most obvious benefit to Ripple of an increased price for XRP. So we're talking about, why would Ripple even want XRP to go up, right? What's Ripple's interest in that? Now, the first thing is that Ripple holds a shitload of XRP themselves, right? They hold like 40 billion or something. So if that goes up, they are richer. They basically have more money to grow the company, because they do dump some of the XRP and they sell it to partners and all of that, right? By the way, what we're reading from is the CTO of Ripple, David Schwartz. He posted this in reply. Now, I would say a lot of the stuff in this looks pretty bad on Ripple. It looks pretty bad, like in terms of connecting them as a security and distinguishing it as a security. If you read this, it looks pretty bad. So first thing they say is Ripple has a greater ability to incentivize partners and liquidity. It also means that Ripple can raise more revenue by selling XRP. So if the XRP price goes higher, Ripple is richer and they can sell XRP for more, and therefore, expand the business. I have no problem with Ripple dumping XRP, by the way. They're just funding operations. People focus on that shit so much, and they don't see every other crypto team dumps their own token to fund their business. That's like the only revenue, because some of these cryptos are so stupid, they can't actually bring in revenue. They're not a business. They don't bring in like revenue other than selling their own token and getting hype to happen. Token price increases and they sell off, right? So indirectly, so the next reason he goes over, greater liquidity will give Ripple more flexibility to target larger corridors. So that's going off the first point. Now, the second one is the bad one. Ripple's success is limited by people's perception of Ripple's success. If you think Ripple's payment technology is going to be the next big thing, you'll be willing to invest the money and resources needed to implement and deploy it. If you think Ripple is a scam, you're not going to integrate it or perhaps even look at it. Whether it makes sense or not, XRP's price is seen as a measure of Ripple's success or likelihood of future success. That is bad, right? Because that is what a security represents. For example, like the Apple stock. If Apple stock starts pumping 100% right now, 100% up, Apple is looked at as a more successful company. They're doing something right. Ripple's success shouldn't depend on XRP's price. But if XRP shoots up 500% right now, people will be praising Ripple and being like, wow, you guys are doing so well. So through years of like kind of co-mingling the brands, they've actually done this. And I do have a problem with this, right? They don't do it too much anymore, but I think it might have been intentional at the start to kind of connect the two. But then they did like try to distinguish it. They made XRP a new logo. They took the Ripple logo off all the sites. They called it XRP instead of Ripple, blah, 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 blah. Now, the third reason is it is also important that it not be terribly expensive to hold XRP. A higher price will mean that a similarly sized cell will produce less volatility, so a higher price could mean a lower cost to hold XRP. So long as XRP's general price direction is up, the volatility can be hedged without much difficulty. When Bitcoins sold for $1, you couldn't really use them to buy or sell a house. You can now. Bigger transactions require bigger value. The higher the price of XRP, the larger the payments Ripple can target. So this is the whole thing of like, if XRP is $500, right, they can do, you need less XRP to do transactions. And there's only 100 billion XRP. It's a lot, right? Like it is a lot of XRP that exists. And for like, there's so many morons that think that more XRP can be created. That is false. Only 100 billion ever to exist, right? So if it's at $500, and we times it by, you know, 100 billion, 100,000, that's 100 million, and boom. So we times it by that, right? That's the number you get. This is the total you can even do with payments, which is 50 trillion. I believe that's 50 trillion, right? Let's type it in here. Yeah, 50 trillion, okay? It's hard to count the commas sometimes. $50 trillion of value can be moved through XRP, right? So if a bank needs to do a transaction that's like 1 trillion or something, they can do that. Even though I don't think they operate in the trillions like that. But the point here is XRP's price has to be high to target larger payments. Now, let's keep it moving here. Some other current news. Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson have filed their opposition to the SEC's request to file an interlocutory appeal and for a stay of all proceedings. So they're trying to delay this even more, and they're filing an opposition. We do have Japan, SBI VC Trade launches coin lending recruitment program for XRP. Here's the actual tweet. Recruitment program, very interesting. You know, SBI is a massive bank. So that is all the XRP news and stuff we have for today. But let's get into our sponsored section right now. So our first sponsor for today's video is called Playable Games, okay? And they have that 3 as the B. That's their logo right here. Here is their Twitter, and they're actually developing 5 different blockchain play-to-earn games. Their mission is to create play-to-earn games that transport you to a different place, that immerse you in the experience and allow you to experiment with being something more than yourself. So right now, they actually allow you, they're one of the only companies that allow node and NFT ownership. So you can buy nodes for Playable. So if we go into here, right here, you can get a master node. They've already sold 4,300 of them, and there's only 13 nodes left at the price of 4.4K. And then if we go to their NFT right here, they have the Bull NFT, which are more, you know, profile picture like. And then they also have the VI3 Club Pass, which is more of a membership type NFT. So let's head back to their main website right here. And we're going to take a look. Like, Nexus is the game that has an open beta coming on August 3rd. So that has already opened. And you can do that right here. Join us on the battlefield for the next 3 days. Redeem the code in the Epic Games Store. So I believe they're already on the Epic Games Store. You have to redeem the code right there. So Nexus is a third-person MOBA shooter. Craft a wide variety of weapons, abilities, and equipment to build your own custom character. So you can watch some of the gameplay right here. And that open beta opened on August 3rd. So they have also launched their own bull chain, so 3ULL bull chain with a deflationary mechanism. They also have some new listings on MEXC. And then if we go over to their Twitter, you will see, make sure the volume's muted. Yep, it is muted. Okay. And you can see some of the updates they've had recently. Some giveaways here, and they've also had some influencers doing streams in the game where they actually play against their fans, which is extremely cool. One of the things for adoption that I believe will help Playable Games right here is because they don't require anybody to use blockchain technology. Everything is free to play always. So they're starting, you know, from that point of always being free to play, which is very cool. Nothing is ever like gated by, you know, you need to pay or anything like that. But that is Playable Games. Big shout out to them. Go and get yourself a node or an NFT, or go try out one of their games. They also have Starvin Martian. They have Ordinum, Dogs of War, and War of Steel. So big shout out Playable Games. Thank you for sponsoring the video. The next sponsor we have, which I am a paid advisor for this project, and I love this project. This is USP. So USP.io. This is a project that I am personally invested in and watching very closely. This is a security token, actually. So if we go to the security token market, I believe they're working on getting a listing on STO market. Let me just check that actually hasn't happened yet. Let's go over here and search it. USP. Let's see if they're on there. No, they are not yet. But they are a security token. This is the security token market right here. Still small at 15 billion, with one company actually taking up 14 billion of that. So owning the USP tokens gives you access to being a fractional landlord, which is extremely cool. You can own a piece of a $25 million real estate portfolio. So I urge you guys all to go and follow USP on Twitter there. You can see Megan's tweeting about it right here as well. This is a real world asset token, so RWA, which is one of the big narratives that's going to be coming in the next bull market. You will see, and you know, they're saying join the real estate revolution now. So go and check out USP. Very, very nice project. Now, that is all we've got. I love every single one of you. If you made it until the end, drop a like and a comment, and goodbye.